we stand in full solidarity with the Palestinian Revolution. We promise to our martyrs, to our prisoners who are accomplices, to confront imperialism wherever it may be, so that this wicked curse of global imperialism can no longer separate our families, imprison our parents, torture our elders, and brutalize our children. Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Thank you. Because we know that number is higher than 70,000. Shame! I debated a lot on what to say. I didn't know what to say. You know, I woke up to news that these two children, did you hear about the two children? Fadi and Juma, did you hear about them? Did you hear that these two children, because we have normalized children not going to school, they went to go collect firewood for their wounded father. And what happened? Tell me what happened. Say it loud. The Zionist occupation genocidal terrorist forces, for those who don't know, otherwise known as Israel, deliberately targeted Fadi and Juma and killed them. Israel killed an 8-year-old and 11-year-old today in Palestine. Shame! This is why, and I'm telling you, a lot of people ask Emia Humanity. We get it, you're focusing on media, but people don't realize. Yeah, we focus on media because the narrative is just as powerful as the bullet, as the missile, as the zanana, as the drone, as the chemical warfare, as the deprivation of water, of food, of the poisoning of the land. We need to understand that, and we have not beat the narrative. Because do you think the people having lunch over there right now, did they know Juma and Fadi got murdered by Israel? No. Shame! We live in a world where it's reported that over 60,000 children have been killed in 2 years. I want you to imagine that I still, as a Palestinian, over 60,000 children have been killed in 2 years. I want you to imagine that I still, as a Palestinian, and yes, I'm Palestinian, from a village called the Musayir, I still can't believe that I live in a world where over 60,000 children, that's an undercount, have been murdered by Israel. I live in a world where we saw continue every single day. Two men in Jenin. What happened in Jenin? Two unarmed, beautiful men got executed. And do you know what the Western media said? Immediately they ran with the lie that they're terrorists. And I just want to make a point, by the way, to everybody. Let's say they were resistance fighters. Long live our armed resistance! You're right. Regardless of whether or not they were, they were unarmed. And they were coldly executed. And that video circulated the world. And we should have been in a state of outrage, but the world wasn't. And let's talk about Rafah. What's happening in the tunnels of Rafah right now? Who can tell me? The men who have sacrificed their lives for the liberation of Palestine. They have been hunting them down, and even when they turn themselves in because they're starved to death, I don't even want to say they give up, but just when they're at this point, they're like, okay, we're just going to come out of the tunnel. What do? They execute them, or they abduct them and then humiliate them, and then they bulldoze their bodies. This is the world we live in. Did you hear that in Western media, by the way? Did you see the bulldozer? And they were literally like just digging up their bodies. Absolutely, they kill doctors. They abduct nurses. They've killed so many medical workers. It's endless. Let's talk about hostages for a moment. Did you see the Red Cross? Did you see the Red Cross all of a sudden? They became here. They care about humanity apparently. They came to the Israeli side. What did they do? They've been diligently joining the search. Yet our people, over 10,000 martyrs, and that is an understatement. I was speaking to the civil defense the other day. Do you know how many machines they have? They have one for over 10,000 people. That's the dehumanization. And on top of that, I want to tell you guys a story of a father that I heard today. He said he was in a morgue. They had just given our hostages, our martyrs, to the hospital. And you know what they do? People go, they identify their martyrs, right? He said, you want to know what's sad? They don't even give them a name, they give them a number. And we all know that the Zionist entity, otherwise known as Israel, they have the most sophisticated technology. You do know that because they're aided and abetted by what? The imperialist United States. Okay? Funded billions upon billions of dollars. They know the names. But this is another part of the annihilation of the genocide that they don't name our martyrs. On top of that, they come back mutilated, tortured, with tanks that have run over them, executed, without organs, shot at, beat out, without limbs. Shame! There's stories of sexual torture in the torture camps that gets zero attention from Western media. What Western media does, though, it ran with the lie of October 7th, which we know has been debunked over and over and over again. Shame! I don't want to take it too much time. How much time do I have? The reason why Western media is important is because we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't need to march week after week, month after month. We wouldn't be talking about a ceasefire. A ceasefire where over 300 Palestinians have been murdered by Israel, otherwise known as the Zionist occupation genocidal terrorist forces. Over 500 ceasefire violations. And do you know how Western media has spinned it? That the ceasefire is being tested even after those two children were murdered. You know what they said? They didn't say Israel murdered two children while they were collecting firewood. You know what they said? They said the ceasefire was tested today. Shame! Even when the flooding happened in the tents, over 85% of Palestinians live in tents. Did you know that? We watched that people. The tents were flooded. Children were walking through sewage. Did you see headlines about that? Shame! We have normalized starving adults, starving children, starving elderly. Are people living in We've accepted this. Even the most basic necessities to sustain life have been deprived of our people. I'm going to end this. I don't want to go on and on, but I just want to say this. We're really trying to elevate our strategy. We have two official contributors. Amin Bedi, I want to give them a shout out. Dr. Mahmoud Basal, who's a spokesperson of the Civil Defense, including a journalist called Mahmoud Ghazi. They are official now contributors for Only Humanity. Give them a shout out, everybody. Now contributors for Only Humanity. Give them a shout out, everybody. We publish news briefs that come from them with real headlines. So when we published our news brief today, you know what we said, and I'm going to say it loud. And by the way, I know some of you who know me, they're like, wow, she changed her tune about Israel, using that word. But you know, Dr. Basal, we debated, he and I back and forth. The reason why I'm using it is because he's like, they're going to have to associate it. You say Zionist occupation, genocide, we get it, but the people that like humanity don't get it. So we got to make sure that we continue to associate that word with the atrocities that break language, that literally break language, that we need to define new words to describe their crimes. Follow us on Humanity, support all the coalitions here, let's get together, we need to escalate, we need to strategize, and free Palestine from the river to the sea, and now we're going to go this way. Thank you. For the last 17 years, we're fighting to make living better conditions, better working conditions in the IE. Warehouse workers are very important in everything that we do, everything that we consume. And lately, we've realized how important they've been in this fight to end the genocide. Many of them know that it's bad for them to participate in shipping and moving munitions that are used to destroy the lives of people in Palestine. This is why we need to organize. It is not enough for us to be out here. We must engage in intentional conversations with our folks, with our community, with our co-workers. We must have deep conversations about why this is bad. Live with our co-workers. We must have deep conversations about why this is bad. Live the workers! When we organize, we win! When we organize, we win! When we organize, we win! When we organize, we win!
On this Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, companies that are benefiting from people's consumption are also benefiting from the genocide. Companies like Amazon, which works with their project Nimbus to support surveilling communities in Palestine, and has started working to target communities in Gaza using their AI technologies. And companies like Maersk. A lot of you are part of the Mask Off Maersk campaign, which has been an effort to hold one of the biggest goods movement companies in the world, the biggest shipping company in the world, accountable for shipping munitions and arms to the entity. The Amazing Palestinian Youth Movement has released a series of reports over the past year exposing Maersk's relationship to the genocide. This has led to some amazing results, including Maersk divesting from some of their business and leading to some of the most amazing solidarity actions this summer by trade unionists, longshore unions, and others in Europe and Africa. These actions are the truest part of solidarity. Worker struggles can and must be the center of struggles against ICE here in Southern California, against exploitation in the workplace, and against this genocide. The same tools, the same companies that are being used to exploit our workplaces and our communities are being shipped and used to test out on the people of Palestine. We are here to organize to demand that end. We are committed to building solidarity from within the workplaces of California. We call on union members and workers from across California, across the United States, to stand in solidarity with the workers and the people of Palestine. Thank you. Thank you. Solidarity. Solidarity. This is solidarity. Welcome to the International Day of Solidarity. My name is Hamid Khan. I'm with Stop LAPD Spine Coalition. I'm here on State Road. But it's not only one day every year that we are here for solidarity. Solidarity is every day, every hour, every minute, every second. That's what we live. As a child, with our parents, with our family, in school, with our mates, with our buddies, with our friends, at workplace, and in our movements, with our comrades. Solidarity is nourishment. Solidarity is life. Solidarity is survival. Because without solidarity, we see exactly what's going on. We see the fuckery and the assault on solidarity. We see the violence that is being perpetrated on solidarity. Because solidarity scares these motherfuckers. Solidarity puts fear into these fools. Because no one is free. No one is free. Until all black people are free. No one is free. No one is free until every Palestinian is free. No one is free until every indigenous person is free. And no one is free until every trans person is free. And that fight for freedom, that fight for liberation, that fight for our self-care, that fight for our health, that fight for our well-being comes from solidarity. It comes through our love for each other. It comes through for us to be there for each other. So every second,
every minute, every day, we need to recommit to solidarity. Our work at Stop NAPD's Fine Building could not have happened. It was a solidarity with youth coming out of cages. It was a solidarity with unhoused people. It was a solidarity with trans folks. It is a solidarity with migrants that we have learned to flip the goddamn script in our journey towards the abolition of this fucked up system. So let's recommit. Let's remember solidarity always, all power to all people. Thank you.
Give it up to Stop LAPD's Fine, everyone! Stop LAPD's Fine has supported our movements and exposed lies between the LAPD and Israeli occupation forces for years. That when LA City Council tried to pass a resolution to give millions of dollars to fund private Zionist security forces here in LA, they have mobilized to stop this resolution from passing. And it is through this, through our shared knowledge and our shared tactics, and community showing up day after day, when we unite our forces, we will win, and we will see the end of Zionism and imperialism within our lifetime. And another organization who has continuously showed us and has taught us what it means to fight in defense of each other, I would like to call up Unión del Barrio. Since last year, they have been organizing across LA, San Diego, Orange County, and across Southern California to protect our communities against the outrageous ICE kidnapping of our migrant community. And so we stand here with them give it to Unión del Barrio.
Hey everybody, so my name is David, I'm with Unión del Barrio, and we stand with Palestine because the fight for indigenous people knows no borders. We stand with Palestine because the fight for indigenous people knows no borders. Struggle. The same system that the capitalists use to oppress people in Palestine is the same system that they use right here in the U.S. The fight for indigenous people from here to Palestine is the same struggle as teachers. And many of us are teachers. We stand with children, always. And as we know, it is children that are doing most of the suffering in Gaza. Teachers, we stand with children, whatever country they're in, whatever nation that they're in. Us as activists inside the LA Teachers Union have changed UTLA. It used to be Palestine was not an issue you were allowed to discuss. It was too divisive, they said. But we have organized, and we have fought, and we have passed many motions in support of Palestinians. Because we know that war overseas is a class war. It is not just a war on oppressed people in other countries. It's a war on oppressed people here as well. Money that's spent on war can't be used to fund people's needs here. Instead of money going to education, housing, healthcare, it's being used to kill kids in Gaza. Through AB 17, the Zionists have tried to silence educators from college campuses to high school campuses. They passed AB 17. Basically, it's an anti-union bill where they can circumscribe have our union contracts, and they can report us directly to the state for supporting Palestine. They are repressing our speech, they're repressing political thought because they fear what we're doing now. They fear a movement. And no matter how many guns, planes, tanks, APEC, whatever they got, the one thing they cannot stop is a movement. Guns, planes, tanks, APEC, whatever they got, the one thing they cannot stop is a movement. So we continue to take to the streets and continue to fight. A movement ended apartheid in South Africa, and this movement will end apartheid in Palestine.
We know that the only way to isolate Israel is through a two-way arms embargo and an ending of everyone's support for Israel. And so now we see with them passing AB 715, we see them trying to continue the ceasefire and passing resolutions to occupy the Gaza Strip. Our demands are clear, and we are united in demanding the liberation of Palestine and all of our people. From Palestine to Mexico, before your walls have got to go. Before your walls have got to go. Palestine to Mexico. Before your walls have got to go. From LA to Philippines. And the U.S. war machine. And the U.S. war machine. No troops on the ground, no bombs in the air. U.S. dollars everywhere. U.S. dollars everywhere. U.S. dollars everywhere. No troops on the ground, no bombs in the air. U.S. dollars everywhere. U.S. dollars everywhere. U.S. dollars everywhere. Israel is a racist state.
Israel is a racist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a racist state.
Israel is a racist state.
U.S. Israel stop the slaughter.
U.S. Israel stop the slaughter.
Gaza needs food and water.
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 Stop the killing, stop the slaughter.
Stop the killing, stop the slaughter.
Gaza needs food and water.
Gaza needs food and water.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. We want justice, you say how. We want justice, you say how. Stop Israel now. We want justice, you say how. Stop bombing Gaza now. We want justice, you say how. Hands off Gaza now. East. Israel bombs, you say peace. Israel bombs, you say peace. How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA base. How many kids did you kill today? Occupation no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's how we will liberate. That's how we will liberate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how we will liberate. We are seeing this proposal. Do you accept and have you accepted an Israeli occupation of Gaza? No! Then do you accept a U.S. occupation of Gaza? No! So with this next year, I want you as loud as you can, and if you have a flag, raise it high. Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Down with occupation! Down with occupation! Down with occupation! From Iraq to Palestine! From Iraq to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! Occupation is a crime! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a racist state! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Lead our struggle forward and after. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Hands up the Middle East! Hands up the Middle East! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Gaza, we will liberate! We take our inspiration from Gaza, our heroes, our martyrs. So as long as you can now, say it clear and say it loud! Say it clear and say it loud! Gaza, you make us proud! 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 Say it loud and say it clear! Say it loud and say it clear! Liberation is here! Liberation is here! Liberation is here! Liberation is here! Say it loud and say it clear! Say it loud and say it
I'd like to give it up to our next speaker from Notre Dame. As we know, we are here for the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people. And throughout our histories and current struggles, Korean and Palestinian solidarity has held strong in the face of imperialist aggression. Together, we understand what it means to be colonized, divided, and fragmented. But we also know that the movement we've built extends across borders and struggles, and the atrocities they've enabled against our people here in Palestine will have far-reaching consequences. And so, as we stand alongside our people in Gaza, we are standing with all peoples of the world. So give it up for Notre Dame.
Thank you. How's everyone doing today? Woo! My name is Day, and I'm speaking on behalf of Notre Dame, an organization of anti-imperialist diasporic Koreans and comrades. It is an honor to be here today with all of you on this International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people. Notre Dame reaffirms our complete and unwavering commitment to Palestinian liberation. We will stand alongside our Palestinian siblings until the day Palestinian sovereignty has been won. Last month on October 10th, a ceasefire agreement came into effect. But this is not a time to rest. We cannot let ourselves become complacent. We know that this is a ceasefire in name alone. In the 50 days since October 10th, the Zionist entity has committed almost 500 violations of the ceasefire agreement. It has massacred hundreds of Palestinians in Gaza. It has attacked the West Bank, and it has perpetuated torture and abuse of Palestinian prisoners. Shame. With the full weight of American complicity, weapons, and funding, Israel continues to commit acts of genocide against the Palestinian people in flagrant violation of the international humanitarian law. Shame! As Koreans, we know all too well the hollow promise of ceasefire, the echoes of unending war on our people. We have learned firsthand that as long as there is imperialist occupation, there cannot be sovereignty, and without sovereignty, there cannot be true peace. 72 years after the armistice agreement, the Korean War has still not ended. It has simply shifted form. The U.S. occupation continues to bleed our peninsula dry, exploiting our people and enforcing the partition of our nation in two. Despite the ceasefire on the Korean peninsula, the U.S. continues to stoke embers of imperialist war in our homeland, threatening the stability of the entire region through aggressive military posturing. Under U.S. orchestration, war drills take place nearly every single day, which endanger the lives of Korean people across the peninsula. They drop bombs on villages, injure and kill civilians, and poison our lands and waters. Is this what peace looks like? Likewise, the ceasefire in Gaza will not bring about peace, nor will it bring about liberation. U.S. Israeli violence and aggression continues before our very eyes in Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, and across West Asia. A ceasefire without dismantling the systems of occupation is simply a continuation of colonial violence and dispossession by other means. That is why our demands cannot end at ceasefire or any other mechanisms of peace predicated on colonial logics of control. We know such half measures are not enough. Let us also remember that it is the steadfast resistance, the unbreakable spirit, and the unyielding determination of the Palestinian people that have illuminated the path forward towards liberation for all of us. But the struggle is not over. The Zionist entity continues its assault on Palestinian lives, on Palestinian lands, and on the very future of the region. We must not lose sight of our goal, and we must never waver in our demands for full Palestinian sovereignty and self-determination. Let
Let us dedicate ourselves to this struggle with renewed commitment and an unshakable conviction in the power of the masses to achieve lasting liberation in all our occupied homelands, from Korea to Palestine. Reject U.S.-Israeli occupation, arms embargo now, hands off Gaza, and free Palestine! Thank you. No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air! U.S. dollars everywhere! No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air! U.S. dollars everywhere! U.S. dollars everywhere! We won't forget, we won't forget! Let the Israel has the win! Let the Israel has the win! We won't forget, we won't forget! Let the Israel has the win! From Gaza to Beirut! From Gaza to Beirut! All our orders we salute! All our orders we salute! From Gaza to Beirut! All our orders we salute! There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Anti-global revolution! Anti-global revolution! Anti-global intifada! Long live intifada! Long live intifada! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! 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 Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Give it up for yourselves, guys! Over the past 2 years, a mass movement has risen up and shown the world that we will always stand with Palestine. People from all sectors of our society across the world have taken action, organized, and mobilized for our people. From workers in France, Spain, Morocco, and Italy, who have risked their jobs and their lives to halt weapons shipments to the Zionist entity, to flotillas and global marches that set forth to break the siege on Gaza, and to the masses who have taken to the streets day in and day out. We will continue to raise the banner for Palestine here in Los Angeles. The weapons supply train is flowing through our backyards, and we refuse to let that happen. The center fuselage for the F-35 fighter jets manufacturer in the supply chain of these death machines. Shame! As Palestinian youth and as people of conscience, this struggle is our responsibility, and we have a responsibility to confront Zionism wherever we see it in our communities. We demand a full two-way arms embargo now! We demand an end to the atrocities on our people and for every war criminal to be held accountable to their crimes. We demand the release of every single Palestinian political prisoner now. And we demand that the U.S. cuts off political ties with the Israeli Zionist lobby. We encourage you all to sign the petition for AIPAC out of U.S. politics. You can find flyers being distributed with the QR code to the petition so that we can show our elected officials that we demand an end to their acceptance of AIPAC funding. We have learned through over 76 years of ongoing struggle in Nakba and over 2 years of genocide that the Zionist entity will never win. They are desperate for the illusion of victory, but they will never destroy the Palestinian people's dignity and survival. From the prisons to the refugee camps, from Jenin to Rafah to Lebanon, from Palestine to Lebanon and to Jabalia, our struggle will never die. So join me for our final chant. We need to be as loud as we possibly can. Are you guys ready? We continue to demand accountability for the current genocide, and just as we will not forget and forgive, we remember the 75 plus years of Nakba. This next chant is a chant about return. It is called Raja, I am returning. So when I say Raja, you say Raja. أنا راجع راجع. Now, as I do this, I will be remembering, and we will be remembering, all of the cities of Gaza, all of the cities of Palestine that have been depopulated, that have been ethnically cleansed. And in particular, I want to shout out Gaza al-Izza, the Gaza of glory. So when you hear Gaza al-Izza, I want you to be as loud as you can. أنا راجع راجع أنا راجع راجع أبلادي راجع أبلادي راجع أعتبر النار أعبير السابع وعالم راكب أنا غزة الحيفا الرد والرملة أنا الخاليين أنا الجاهلين أنا غزة come to someone with a yellow vest. And we encourage you to grab one of our flyers. Like I said, we have an APAC out of U.S. politics campaign and petition. We also have a course called America's Forever Wars coming up soon. So please find a flyer and join us in the course so that we can engage in collective study together. And yeah, can I just have everyone come onto the sidewalk, please, so we can all stay safe? Thank
Hello, this is the last time. This is our. This is the protest of the Palestinians made something about the occupation. The slogan was, occupation is a crime. Remember, I only show you the real sense, the reality of the life here in Los Angeles, California. I'm not spoken of someone. I do it for myself. This is anthropology studies of my civilization, Alcoa. So this is my journey and all the world. Now, only in my continent territory that was occupied by the Monarquía Hispanic. Now I show the people here.
Where do you post your videos? Where can I watch?
Viral View
Viral News?
and TikTok and also
On Instagram?
and YouTube.
On YouTube, Pirate News on YouTube?
But I will put in, I must download. I put in YouTube maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Okay?
I'll look for it.
And right now it's a live in TikTok.
Live? Oh, okay.
On TikTok,
Beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful.
And later I put in all the in YouTube.
Okay, that's great.
This is
I'll find it. Pirate News on YouTube.
Looking in TikTok, Pirate News,
Okay.
and my picture over there. There is the link to the YouTube.
To the YouTube on. Okay, I'll find it. Thank
Okay,
you.
remember Pirate News,
Pirate News. Pirate News. Thank you.
Okay, TikTok, okay. Bien, yo solamente les enseño acá las imágenes. Se me terminó la señal. Me salió una señal de que tengo que mostrar que soy yo, un rompecabezas. Bien, se terminó y aquí estoy para mostrarles la realidad que pasa en este momento. No soy vocero de nadie. Mi civilización Alcoa es muy diferente a todos ustedes, mestizos euroafroasiáticos, repobladores del territorio continental de mi civilización, gobernados por los criollos europeos. Y los criollos europeos gobernantes son los administradores de la monarquía de Hispania. Gracias por mirar. Lo voy a pasar en YouTube después y lo voy a poner aquí en pedazos en TikTok. Thank you everyone stay, but nobody gives like. Oh yeah, someone giving like, but a few. Because I was cutting because if no couldn't tag the guy or like something like that or write it, the TikTok blocked me out. Okay, thank you.